Come on, Pigs. Piggy, come on. Come on, let's go. Happy Saturday, my friends. We went out to the deli. I did not film it this time as usual, and I made Jack's breakfast before, but then brought a meatball sub home for lunch. And yeah, I decided to start working on the kitchen because my order with some random Dollhouse stuff from overseas, China, everything comes from China, is supposed to arrive maybe today. And one of the things is an extra kitchen counter, because I was going to order a set that I'm using in this one and use almost all the pieces. I won't need the corner cabinet, so I might use that as a bathroom cabinet and add a sink, you know, one of those bowl sinks that goes on top. But I needed an extra cabinet. I borrowed those and just like did a layout to see what I liked, because I'm gonna make this the kitchen. And I went ahead and ordered that last night when it looked like my order was coming with that extra cabinet. So I was like, well, let's take care of the walls and floor in this room. I have painted around the windows, though I'm pretty... Spam is calling me. But I'm going to cover the windows with new trim after I wallpaper. And I'm wallpapering because the walls are in terrible shape. Not only that, but I was like, okay, well, I'll sand it. But there's little bits of nails sticking out, and my sandpaper was ripping. You can't see them, but like all around the windows, there's the pointy ends of nails sticking out. Call from show. Should we see what this voicemail is? What is this voicemail? It's nothing. Call. Stop calling. What is this? Someone keeps calling from Ohio. Are you in Ohio? Don't the middle schoolers say that? Ohio Rizzler, Sigma Ohio Rizzler? Is that what it is? Because the elementary schools are starting to say those kind of things. Skibbity toilet, Ohio Sigma Rizzler. Anyway, I'm around kids too much. So the walls are trash. They're garbage. So I am just grabbing some thrifted scrapbook paper, cardstock. I don't like this color. It is like mottled. It's like basically, oh my god. What is it saying? Sorry, you can look up my nose for a second. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. That's the message that they... I think we're gonna have to block them. Anyway, I am making walls. Well, I made all 3 walls plus the floor, and now I'm going to wallpaper them. I do have flooring stickers. I am going to Mod Podge over them, so they might wrinkle up a little bit from the dampness, but hopefully it settles. But yeah, I'm gonna do it that way and stick them down, and then that should make it easy in the future if I change my mind to peel it up. It'll rip the paper probably because I'm gonna stick it down pretty well with permanent double stick tape. And also I am going to put trim over top of the edges, all of the edges. But still, that's easier than this kind of wallpaper, which is going to be extremely hard to rip up because it's glued. So hopefully that will solve my problems with the rough surfaces. And yeah, I'm just gonna focus on this room today. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else. I don't know when everything is coming kitchen-wise, and I'm definitely going to do something to the kitchen counters because it's literally all white. And that one I colored the countertops black. I would really love more wood tones in here. I'm going with like kind of like a mid-century modern mod look just because I found wallpaper, this scrapbook paper book that I just really was drawn to. I might use this as an accent wall and then blue walls in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can stick some of this on the countertop or paint them to look like wood or paint them to look like blue Formica. I don't know. We're gonna play around. We're gonna figure something out, but it might not be today. I might want to do some crochet. I'm definitely going to be braiding this weekend, though I think I'll probably want to do that later in the day. Danny's going to be going out, and I don't think Sebastian wants to go because Danny needs to leave the house at 5 and Sebastian's friend can't play till 3, so I think he's going to be home. Anyway, just wanted to update you. I'm gonna go block somebody in Ohio and get back to work. Got a lot done. It doesn't look like it. The floor is just sitting in there. It is not attached. I need to do a coat of Mod Podge, but I think I might do it in place. I'm not sure. I definitely need to paint around the edges a color that matches the wall color I went with. So that's a dark blue, so like corners and stuff. So if there's any cracks in my wallpaper, you don't see them. But here is the blue I went with. I couldn't use any of the ones that came in the book because I just didn't have enough. They only came with 2 sheets each. This has a texture, I don't know if you can see it, which is nice. And that's the accent. Well, kind of crazy, kind of bold, but we're going with it. But because it's getting really dark, it is 4:20 and raining outside, so I can't really match the color and do that painting right now. Is this gonna bother me seeing this? It might, but I don't think I'm gonna turn it around today. But yeah, I got all it done. Sebastian just went out to his friend's house at 4 because they just weren't available to do anything other than call each other. So Danny will be leaving at 5 to go get a haircut and then continue on to his sound engineering job. And it'll be the kids and I here at home. So I think I'm gonna finally sit down and be cozy. And yeah, I'll have to figure out what we're doing for dinner soon. Hi everyone, it is not, oh gosh, 10:45. How is it 10:45? It is. Right after I talked to you, I ordered dinner. It was a process. And then I started helping Sebastian. His friends finally got the Xbox game he loves to play, Forza Horizon 5. And they wanted to become friends, but we have everything locked down, so so much of me like installing an app, and the app did nothing, and having to look around, and they were on their watch call trying to add. We'd see it pop up, but we couldn't accept it. Finally figured out how to accept it, but then I had to go in and put in my PIN and my email and my password, and I'm entering it in on this Xbox controller, which is, the buttons are backwards from the Switch, so I kept hitting back instead of submit, having to start over, and then it still wasn't working. Finally we had to send them an invite, and that worked, but dinner arrived. I was still working on this. The entire evening disappeared with this, but he said I was the best mom ever, so there's that. After dinner, I had a bath, and I also took a little time to paint those corners. Like I said, I know I said I wasn't gonna, but I did. Do you see the blue in the cracks? It's just because I know there'll be a little bit of gapping. And I did cover a matte coat, a Mod Podge on this, so I might do a glossy coat. I don't love how I can see the edge of where the masking tape is. I wish I did this the other way around so the masking tape is further back, but I haven't decided if that bothers me yet. It might. We'll see. But yeah, I just have the corners weighted down. The kitchen items are there. I'm pretty sure I want them to be brown, and most of my brown alcohol markers, which is what I like to do to color furniture, are running out because I use them so much for crafting. From all my little miniature kits and my big furniture too. I use brown and black. So I just ordered a set that was on sale for $15 that has like 3 or 4 browns. A lot of my alcohol markers are running out of ink because I've had them, I don't even know how long. I think I got them when Jax was homeschooling, and we did a comic book as a big project because we were coloring it with those, like coloring the cover at first. I think Jack's was 8. So yeah, we've had them for a long time. So that'll come tomorrow. I'm not sure about the counters yet. I like them to match the floor, but because it does have like floorboards, I don't know if that's gonna look weird. So I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit and decide. But I think my brother's gonna visit in the afternoon. We haven't seen each other in a long time, and he says he owes the kids some presents. I'm just looking forward to seeing him. I know Sebastian is just like, presents, because he's a little kid, but he also really misses seeing them. So it'll be good to see them, and it's also good that we have an extra day in our weekend. Love that. They're already talking about snow in the middle of the week next week. This winter has been non-stop, and normally I wouldn't really care, but with Jack's needing rides, it's complicated. Those delays and early dismissals are such a pain. And yeah, next week will be my first week with another person in the cafeteria, and I don't know if I'm gonna feel like a fourth wheel. And yeah, I'll have 2 days off, but those might be the snow days. Everybody might get those off. I don't know. But I'm gonna wrap this up and just say goodnight. And yeah, I appreciate you. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.